To model a quadratic is just like our other functions. Our first step is to collect data. I already have data for you in our example. So ticket price in dollars, was there some expensive tickets, and how much money you would make if that was the ticket price. So what our first job is always to do is we're going to put that table for step 2. We have our first step. Step 2 is we're going to add it to desmos. So I talked about this before, but it's really a good idea if you want to split your screen so that you can do this with me. So go ahead and hit pause, that way you can follow along. So to add my table, again, I do plus and the table. And remember, I'm just putting in numbers. So I have 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, and 450. And here I have 3.08, and that's actually in million, but we just put the 3.08, 3.52 million, 3.76 million, 3.82 million, 3.70. Notice how it's starting to go back down. It's starting to get smaller. That means it's going to be a quadratic. 3.38. So again, remember this little magic button right here that's called Zoom Fit. We always want to click that after our table. So right there is our quadratic data. And if you look at that, you can kind of see where I'd have my quadratic. That's our first step. So our third step is to have desmos make our quadratic curve. So you need to go back to your desmos where you have your points graphed. So for this one, we have to type in the quadratic equation. So you're going to type in y1 is similar, that little similar key, ax1 squared, because it's quadratic, plus bx1, that's my linear term, plus my constant. Look at that. That's almost perfect data. So again, here's what we type in, and I will type that in Canvas for you so you have it exactly how you need to put it. But that tells us our equation and our curve. So our last step is to use our graph and our data that we have and to make a prediction. So the prediction we have here is, what is the profit if the tickets are $375? So that would be in between here, 350 and 300 and 400. So we would expect it to be somewhere in here. So what we can do is we can go to our desmos graph, and the ticket price is the X. So it's that first number. So we want 375. There's 340, 300 and, oh, wait, I'm getting close. We want 375. I'm going to try to slow it right there. So if you look right there, at $375 per ticket, our profit would be $3.783 million. So again, the X value is the cost of the tickets. So if you look, let's say that we didn't have, if tickets were not very much money, we wouldn't make any money. But as it got more and more and more, right here is about the maximum. That's what we should charge for the tickets. It's $341. That's when we're going to make the most money, because after that, we start losing money. Right.